Dear ladies and gentlemen, today I present our new paper, Skill Systems as Expansion in Serious Games for Game-Based Learning. My name is Geraldine Anna Berger, and today we are talking about our main research problem. We want to update a released serious game with new content for different educational levels. That was really difficult because we are working with heterogeneous groups of students, so we have beginner and also experts. One opportunity is the implementation of a skill system that could bring more motivation and challenge to play the game. Our research questions are: what does a possible skill system model look like for higher education, and what kind of learning effects are we expected from the students, and what effects we have been observed? Our used serious game is a new serious escape game called SQLity, which is used as an interactive material for the elective courses Data and Knowledge Management and Introduction to Business Information Systems. As a part of a new teaching concept, the serious game is based on the content of Data and Knowledge Management with the focus on relational databases. We implement 3 degrees of difficulty: easy, normal and hard, and in SQLity the player takes on the role of Cosima. You see her in figure 1, a new IT student at the university who was kidnapped by the hacker Hans, and she's already locked in an old hotel and have to find a way out. To solve Hans' riddles, she used the tablet in figure 2. Now we are talking about possible learning effects we are expected. We expect the effect of the flow experience of the flow theory and the effect of self-regulated learning with self-determination. The self-determination theory we show you in figure 3 with the intrinsic, extrinsic and amotivation. Now we are looking of our new developed skill system model. The skill system model is called ROB. ROB means the strategy random or points. The skill system is reduced to 3 skill classes. In this case, it's triggers, dot procedure and recursive query. And each class have 2 options. You can play more aggressive with the offensive skills or more of protection with the defensive skill trees. Defensive has 2 skill trees, one for armor and one for health, and offensive for the weapons. So in the first strategy points, the student collect points with the solved tasks, and then he choose one skill class and the skills. The other strategy is if you have finished a bonus level or find an Easter egg, the skill system switched into the random mode and skilled a random skill class like a Wheel of Fortune. So the student can start and stop the rotating pointer in the middle of the skill system. Now we are looking on our current study. The goal of our study is to evaluate the user satisfaction and motivation. We estimate 120 students in group A, or 20 students with master degree, and in the second group are 100 students with the bachelor's degree. The study is already running till July 2022. And the students play SQLity with the ROB skill system prototype in our blended learning lecture and evaluate the model with a completely anonymous questionnaire. We used Moodle to share the survey link to each group and used Lime Survey as a survey software. The study ran hybrid with online and in-person tasks, and the participants will be provided with Zoom explaining the scope of the study. Our first results I present you from the pre-testing experiment of January 2022. We have 10 male and 4 female participants. and ask him about the motivation to visit the blog seminar again, the recommendation of SQLity with the ROP skill systems for other students, game performance, usability, and task logic. And they agree and like it. And we observed the effects of the high motivation to play the game again and to check out other skills when we talk about the students in focus groups. So we have the effect of self-regulated learning, but we found no effect of the flow theory because the lectures were too short. Now, our conclusion and future work, the ROP skill system uses two different strategies for skilling new abilities, called random or points strategy. The skill system is reduced to 3 skill classes, which represent the main topics of our lecture, and pre-testing shows good results, and the effect of self-regulated learning and more motivation, but no flow effect. We start the main study to evaluate the ROP skill system, and we are really happy for the results. The next step is to update the content with the series game with new tasks of the ROP skill system. And now I'm finished. There are the references of the presentation slides, and now we are finished.